New at 6, an area veterans group received a donation members say will do wonders for their food service program. Veterans Weekly Cup of Coffee is a group that's been meeting for more than a decade and now has nearly 650 members. The group gathers every week at Denny's, but because they're not affiliated with any specific organization, they have to rely heavily on donations from individuals and area businesses. Today, the Wausau Elks Club presented them with a check.
It is our pleasure and our honor to present you with this check, and we want you to know how much we at the Elks appreciate your service.
Now, that money will pay for free meals for some veterans and cover the costs of operating their new meal delivery service.
Right now, despite the rain earlier today, plenty of people showing up on the 400 block downtown, live music. And you can see, Eric, you mentioned this a short while ago when we took a look at this shot earlier. You can see all the people are kind of gathered in that covered area. Yeah, very, very nice. Concerts on the square kicking off just minutes ago. On stage, the Hucksters tonight. So there's still time to get down there if you're looking for something to do this evening.
Always a good time.
Yeah, it is. One Northwoods County reports more people suffering animal bites.
We take a close.
I'm here at Lambeau Field as the first day of the historic Packers training camp is in the books. We'll have all you need to know about Jordan Love's first day under center and the rest of the green and gold coming up a little bit later in sports.
New at 6, the number of reports of animals biting people have gone up in the Northwoods over the last few months.
And News 9's Nick Robinson is in Rhinelander with what might be causing this and steps to take if it happens to you.
Humans aren't the only ones getting up and about during the summer months. Animals are too, and that's led to problems in Oneida County. Summer is the perfect time to spend time in nature. Unfortunately, that can lead to more run-ins with animals. And just since May, there have been over 30 animal bite investigations in Oneida County alone.
People want to get a selfie, they want to get a picture with this particular animal, not realizing how dangerous it is.
And if you find a sick or injured animal on the ground, officials say don't try to pick it up because that's how most of these bites happen. Just pick up the phone and call your local wildlife refuge.
People find baby animals or adult animals that may be hit by a car. Oftentimes the intentions are good. They want to help this animal out, but they don't realize that maybe it's temporarily unconscious. They pick it up and it can create some, definite damage to you.
Another concern that comes with animal bites is rabies, a neurological disease spread between mammals and humans that is fatal if not treated quickly.
Which is part of the reason why we so aggressively monitor this. Additionally, earlier this month, Shawano County reported that a bat had tested positive for rabies.
Thankfully, due to Wisconsin's cold climate, rabies isn't as big of an issue as it is in warmer states. Dee Dee said you can take steps to avoid it by keeping your pets up to date on rabies shots, teaching your kids to not approach unfamiliar animals, and if you are bitten, head to the ER immediately.
Call the people who know what they're doing. Don't try to pick up the animal and intervene, because chances are it's not going to go very well.
Both men said that the most important thing is to remember that wild animals are wild. In Rhinelander, Nick Robinson, News 9 WAOW.
Thank you very much, Nick. And more than 120,000 Wisconsinites are actually living with a memory-robbing disease, but now there's money on the way to fight it.
We'll explain how this could potentially be a breakthrough in the fight against Alzheimer's.
And we're still tracking the potential for stronger thunderstorms feeding off our rising heat and humidity. We'll let you know when those storms are headed your way. Coming up with our future track forecast.
I can hear you loud and clear, yep. I see that, yeah. Okay. Yep, mic check 1, 2, 3. Research on Alzheimer's. Brendan is here. Yep.
Right now, a breaking news alert from News 9 WAOW.
Just into the newsroom, the Green Bay woman accused of killing and dismembering a man has been found guilty on all counts. Jurors deliberated in the Taylor Shabiznes trial for a little more than 30 minutes. Shabiznes is convicted of first-degree intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. The death happened back in February of 2022. Well, new at 6, a team of researchers in Wisconsin hopes to end Alzheimer's disease once and for all.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? And their efforts getting a big boost from a $35 million grant. And News 9's Brendan Retzloff is joining us live in our newsroom with what this could mean for you.
Melissa, Eric, the UW system, or their health is hoping that they may soon have a breakthrough to slow down Alzheimer's or even put an end to it. The Wisconsin Registry for Alzheimer's Prevention Study was gifted a $35 million grant, and the money will be used to expand recruitment efforts in Latino and African American communities who are underrepresented in research. Experts say representation in their studies is critical to understand the disease, and the money is a step in the right direction.
We are offering hope to our communities and to the world about how this disease evolves, and we're offering an opportunity to intervene. That is where I think we can make the biggest impact as a study.
Study began in 2001, making it one of the largest and longest studies in the world. They wanted to run tests on children of parents who were diagnosed with the life-changing illness to see whether it is genetic. Researchers say they've found indicators of Alzheimer's in the brain of people up to 10 years before they have showed any symptoms. And because of that, Dr. Johnson says they think it's possible to catch the disease before it takes a turn for the worst. Live in the newsroom, Brendan Retzloff, News 9, WAOW.